Okay, I am live. Let me do this. It's working. Share your screen. Uh, okay, I can share the screen. Okay, there's my name. Live chat. Let's tell people on Twitter. Zex.com. Going to, on my left here is blocked up. Um, I don't know if this link will work. Let's try it. Uh, Trying it. Um, okay, it looks like it's working. In the game, I have negotiations. My number is at 63. I want to eat some more. I ate a small meal. Can I type in the chat? And we're going to do this negotiate, I think. Okay, I only got two guys there. It's very slow, like on that other place. I put up 4. Do I want to put up? Yeah, I put up 3. I didn't put up number 4 and 5. There was my chime. Wrong person. That wasn't good. We want more red bars. Not doing really well. I'll put up the one I have 2 of. Let's see if I can pay for another try. And I will. And I will win when I do this. And that worked out. And I was fooling around with Twitch and Kick and I couldn't get them going. I've been on Twitch before a couple of times. And it says go get streaming, get tired of everything. I do. Okay, we've got 10 points. I was at 64. Am I about 80, 90? Still down 500. Let's do this guy. Nothing controversial today. Did a battle. I can do one more. I'm almost done with this section. 146 out of 160 now. Drinking filtered water. No one coming in. Hello, Xander. I'm not sure how my mic is. It says I'm on one green bar. I've done very little live on here in the last 5 years. And okay, see, I was fooling with Kick, the new Kick. I was fooling with Twitch. Uh, it was giving me fits. Twitch was saying, download the software. I've been on Twitch. About 8 years ago, I went on Twitch, and then I went back on about 5 years ago. You know, I shouldn't have to download software. Evidently, it's gone or not working. And I have stream keys in both places. Kick, I just couldn't get started at this time. Okay, Xander, your name is slightly familiar. Do you have a different name? Yeah, I think I'm about done with you now for a long time. We can talk if you want. I can't talk controversial subjects. They'll kick me off of here. Ahmad came in the beginning of the week and made false accusations. Oh, Zay. And Tay, I haven't seen Tay in a week or two, and haven't seen you much in 3 weeks. Yeah. Okay. Okay, did you delete it or did they delete it? We're going to have to talk about you now, what they did. They did something, they've done some rotten things on me, and I've had about enough for now. Yeah. And I don't think I can guest you at this time. There's probably a way to do it. Although on YouTube I have doubts, but you can do stuff on Twitch, but I'm not on Twitch, of course. I'm not simulcasting anywhere. I'm just on YouTube. Let the game up. Okay. Tay was all right the last I heard. About 6 weeks ago, she had some bleeding. It wasn't too bad. She was right in her description. That stopped. She's losing weight a little bit. She's been working on that. She's been doing okay, but I haven't spoken to her much in 2 weeks at all. Beginning of the week, you now came in and said I was promoting dangerous medical usages, using dangerous things. That's what they do. They promote deadly shots. I say don't take the deadly shots. So the mod came in because of a troll. A troll came in, wanted to do gay porn or some damn thing. It was mistyped as I was alerted so that he could put words up. And so it wasn't the usual suspects like Oprah or spam. That's beyond they're not that mean. So the mod comes in and says it's against the rules to promote dangerous medical, taking dangerous things medically. I never do that. That's what Matthews does, the fake news guy. He's been promoting dangerous shots for 4 years. They ought to kick him off right now. Oh, two of my people, I have to hand it to them. Billy and Trix. Trix had just guested. Billy was there. He stood up for me. Someone else stood up for me. Trix was just watching from a distance. Someone else, I forget. The people did stand up for me. But has been making people have been making false accusations for 11 and a half years. The partners to me are mostly rotten, but we can talk about this. We can't talk too much. I don't know if I can talk about Joe Biden and say anything negative. They might kick me. I don't have one thing positive to say about Joe Biden. Well, I can say he's still alive. I guess that's positive. I don't have one thing positive to say about Joe Biden. Trump, I have positive and negative. Trump, they're using legal warfare. That's enough said about that. I was in love with a couple of girls in their late teens, I guess, 11 years ago. Let's put it that way. They both got harassed off of the site in short order, in a matter of months. They both pretty much, one was almost a year. I'm still in touch with one. She's, close to 30 now. from Scotland. I'm not much in touch with her, Sophie. The other girl from New York State, I lost touch about 5 years ago. She got annoyed with me, and she had another Ryan boyfriend, just like the Ryan boyfriend from Mella. But one was last name, one was first name. But I lost touch with her. But they harassed my favorite people off within months. You know, I could see the other girl was called, let's see, starts with an S. I'm not thinking right now. Like I said, I don't. Oh, Sydney. I haven't had touch with her for 5 years. I'm in touch with Twitter with Sophie a little bit. But Sydney would be, damn, early 30s, I guess now. Or 30 or early 30s, I don't know. It's hard to imagine. You know, if she was around 18 or 20 way back. I don't know, but she's from Rochester, New York area. And they just came in and gave her a bunch of shit. I saw her look on her face. She was going to quit. Nothing I could do. You know, the guy said basically, you really suck with something. And he really sucked. And I'm thinking 3 times now, trolls come in and say people suck. I'm just thinking of 3 times now. They basically drove the people off. Liked all 3. One not associated with, but liked them. The girl sang well. Most of the people singing on You Now suck. You know, I just see Iron Mouse now, who was good, was still on Twitch. Iron Mouse was good. She went off of there from all the lack of interest, the trouble, lack of interest. But Xander, it's good to see you. I was hoping so. I don't know what to do now. It's Twitter and YouTube now, basically. Getter has prevented me from live. I got 10,000 views on it. How many views did I get? Maybe less, maybe 8,000. I got many views on there over last couple of years, and then I can't go live now. And I haven't sorted it out. I hate to spend hours, whether on Twitch or Getter or Kick, the new Kick, not the old Kick. I hate to spend hours and hours getting it all working, and then, you know, they'll kick you off. Or someone will just harass the hell out of you. Though it's not so easy to harass. Blog TV, I was not on Blog TV. I've talked about that. They couldn't harass people like they could on You Now for years. They still can on You Now. You abandoned, I think, for years. I won't say forever. You know, my fans, really, I had 12 or 15 closer fans. They chose generally not to support me very much. I haven't been doing well since I died a minute last July. I know I haven't been doing that great. I know it. But they generally support other people, half of them make wise-ass remarks. You know, I come in, my fans give me wise-ass remarks. I don't enjoy that. I'm doing it for them. I'm not doing it to come in for myself or to get wise-ass remarks. And they promoted people. They chose to do that. People like Hammer has been off the app for a month. Cam has very little on the app. You know, people like Spam and Y2 even, they'll make digs at me. But Spam is just very hurtful digs. He's not much fun. He made fun of, I have to use a catheter. You know, it could kill me, literally, in a year or 2. And it's a joke to him, you know. It's not funny. Some things, there's a line and people they cross all lines. Most of the partners, nearly all partners, lie about their damn chests. You know, everybody likes to advance. Just about every partner I see on there now lies about their chests, cheats people. People spend money, they get cheated. That's why they had the bar wars, as I call it. The Great Bar Wars was about the 10th war on there. Well, it starts at the fish rots from the head down, but middle, bottom, high level is just, and you know, a whole bunch of my people, so-called now, are partners. Ina Deutschlander, it looks like Talent's going to get a partner. He's getting 30 million likes from another German person. I get 1 million likes in a year, maybe. Apache Chief is a partner. Billy Balls is a partner. They won't make me a partner. They hate me too much. I stand up for stuff. You can't stand up for stuff anywhere. I have to. You know, I try to take stuff, and at some point I have to stand up. At some point, and it's often my friends, not me. Like with Cam went through the ringer last couple of years. I stood up for him. It didn't, you know, a moderator actually took our side. It was a rare thing. So, and I don't feel so good right now, but I'm going to stay on and I'm not getting the pain. The clincher wasn't so much the YouNow mod accusing me of this shit, but it was, I get pain. It's getting better. I've been very sick for 11 months. I get bad, I'll be sitting here, I'll get bad pain. I don't think it's cancer. They want to give me cancer in 2 or 3 places. You know, I won't tolerate that. And I'm taking stuff. I don't think I have cancer, but I'll get bad pains. I'm on here. I get not on here. I'm on YouNow Live when I was on, and get a bunch of crap half the time, get very little support most of the time, and then I'm getting bad pains, and that was really it. But I hope things are okay with Zay. And who else do you know? I don't even know. You know, there was a German girl, rather a Dutch girl, and she's totally off the site, but she's off social media. She got attacked one night in Amsterdam. Something happened, I understand, and she became so sensitive. You know, I mean, most people can't stand the crap on YouNow anyway. I know that, but she became too sensitive to almost anything. Like I would say, be careful, and her haunches would get raised. You know, because of what happened. I understand that. But she's totally off all, Stephanie was her name. She's totally off all, no touch with her for 2 years. I sent her a message about 6 months ago, no answer. She's young, about 20, 19, 20. Yeah, regular conversation. Right. You said not to give you likes, which was hard because when I give you likes, then people can come in. They see, when people get likes in a stream on there, they rise up, and then more people see them. So it was hard. Yeah, it was hard not to give you likes. But I don't even know if Tay is going to be on. And boy, I hope she does good with her second baby. There's a handful of young women with little children or whatnot that I just coincidentally, I think they look to me for, I won't say advice, but they look to me kind of as a bulwark, or as well, to be a solid person on YouNow, you're basically not an idiot most of the time, and then you're about solid more than most of them. So I don't know. And there was no respect. There's very little respect in our society. I'm in trouble here. May 1st. Yeah, my time is a little screwed up. I think I've seen her since then, but not in recent days. Not. I think about 2 weeks ago, and she hasn't been loquacious. She hasn't been talking much. So I know the young ladies generally get disgusted with YouNow and just leave. They leave faster than anybody. Some of these partners will stay a while. There's no one left at all. The only person I know left and I'm not associated with her anymore, is toxic. And I don't see her much. Most days, last 3 weeks, most days, excuse me, I would not see her on there. But she was the last person I knew in recent months. All the partners leave too. The lousy people leave because they don't get paid enough. The good people leave just they can't stand it. Yeah. Again, she was doing better with. Uh, I've overcome that problem for now. I was losing weight. I went down 50 or 60 pounds, you know, last fall. And I could stand that, but I couldn't stand, another 10, 20, 30 pounds. I couldn't stand that. I'd start being in, real trouble. So I reversed it. She seemed to was having success with it. She was told to take. I'll give you some specifics. I don't think it was in confidence. She was told to take B12. I take B12. It's the only thing I've taken for about 3 years. B12. It has multiple benefits, and there's very, very little danger from it. It's not the B6. The B6 has a slight danger, as I understand. But B12 is very good, and I take it, and I'm not telling anybody to take anything. And then energy drinks, we talked about that. I cannot take energy drinks. 60 pounds. Oh, me, yeah. But I was, Xander, I was all fucked up. I should have died by rights last July. And even throughout the fall and winter, I didn't. Well, later in the winter, I started to do better. I wasn't a big fat, slob like Conquer Life. I shouldn't say that. Conquer Life, conquer nothing. She got heavier. She ignored me. Sophella ignored me. Baby Well ignored me. A whole bunch of people started to block me. Some of these Turkish and Arabic people there, they wanted 1,000 likes or something, and they block you or be a sub. There's a Spanish guy, you have to be a sub. I don't even see how he stays on the darn site. How many subs are you gonna get? And your subs are gonna quit, in disgust over there. That's my view. I see some hearts coming up, I guess. Thanks. Hearts are coming up. I'm not sure what you're doing. I discourage people from spending money on me anywhere. When I was very bad shape, I actually thought of going on a GoFundMe or something, but that wouldn't have worked, and I didn't do it. I was spending a lot of money. I spent 80,000. They wanted another. They waived the helicopter bill. The nice doctor put me on the helicopter so I would die there, and I maybe died for a minute on the helicopter in flight, maybe. So the nice doctor put me there, and they waived the $83,900, which I was willing to pay some of it, maybe all of it. I don't know. I would have just made a big hole in my retirement. I have no Social Security. They're not giving me so far a discount on my property tax. They said, well, you get Social Security, and that I don't get any. I don't get it. I'm not going to get it unless I work for a couple of years. And the only thing I can do is remote. With the catheters, I can't go work places. I can't. I'm doing a straight catheter. I'm doing better, but I have to do it every 3 hours. I can't go to a workplace. It'd be very dangerous. I'd get infected. I need to have a clean area. Very easily to get infected with catheters. Got infected 4 times. Nurses infected me 3 times. And then a kidney stone, I think, was the 4th. They blame me, but it wasn't. The nurses infected me. So I'm glad to see Zay. I don't know about my other fans. Y2 hasn't been coming in much. she's on her like her. Some of these people, too, some of our friends, they've had such trouble, they're on like 10 or 12 accounts. Now, Opa causes trouble, he does. He would admit it. However, Cam and Y2 do not go out to cause trouble. Some people just cause trouble, some people don't. So I guess I'm talking too long. This will be saved. Am I in danger? Yeah, I guess I'll save it. I'm going to be in danger regardless. We're not going to talk about COVID stuff on here. I can't. Joe Biden versus Trump. I'll talk a little bit, but I probably can't say too much. I will report that Rents thought, he doesn't like Trump, but he says if they support Biden, they got to be wacky. Jeff Rents thinks anybody supporting Biden is wacky. And that's his view reporting on it. How have I been? Yeah, I've been doing somewhat better. Watch out. I'm in a mature audience, I think. This is a straight catheter. I don't have the 30-day catheter. I don't want to get infected and die. I've been infected 4 times. I got infected 4 times in 8 months. It's dangerous. Occasionally, it's fatal. So I'm doing this every 3 hours or so, give or take. I do one of these. I have to. So my bladder, my prostate, my overall energy, I'm getting better. My overall health, I'm getting better, but there's ups and downs and I have bad days. So I'm getting better slowly after 10 months. I was stricken 10 and a half months ago. Started 10 and a half months. So I'm slowly getting better, but I need to do a lot better this summer. And God can do it. I hope he does it. I hope he does it. This is Forge of Empires, what I'm playing. Again, I had trouble getting on Twitch or Kick. Bigo, the trolls came in and they started to do shit to me. We could talk about physics if you want. You have a physics understanding. Boy in the game, Marie Curie was up there. It's called her physics. I did a report on Madame Curie in French class in 9th grade. So very familiar with her. I believe she died because she was investigating radioactivity. She worked with radioactive particles. I don't know what kind of, there were some precautions, but not enough. I believe she died from exposure to that. I think it's because my prostate, it happens to most men as they get older, almost all men when they get very old. I was kind of young, but I've been sick in life. My prostate has to shrink. And so exercise, diet, medication, their medication doesn't seem to be helping. Their medication seems to be worse. Finasteride and tamsulosin, and then over the counter is saw palmetto, pumpkin seeds. Recent weeks, I think I'm doing better. I don't know when I'll get all better. Major trouble, like with surgery, major trouble. I can't, it's not a choice for me because of the whole, and I can't talk about it on here, the whole situation, let's say surrounding COVID. Too dangerous, too expensive, not in my purview. I don't have a car to use. I don't have any, I'm alone. I don't have anybody to rely on. Anybody I rely on, the cost is too high, way too high. Won't get into that. Yeah, my dad, 1990s had procedures back then. he died eventually. Again, I don't want to go into details being on YouTube, but the doctor says, well, things are different now. Yeah, but some things are worse now. So the meds, God's healing, exercise, diet. I think I will get healed this summer. We'll see. Yeah. The reason I'm in bad shape, I think, is because of poison air. What do I mean by poison air? Careful what I'm saying here. Viruses, toxins, too much pesticide that I'm breathing nearby. I think that's safe to say all that. Maybe it isn't. I'll find out later. So again, poison air, toxins, viruses, too much pesticides nearby. All kinds of different pesticides since I was 3. It was DDT then. Yeah. Thank you. I might end this anyway. Glad you came in. You now is a disaster. It's just trouble. I will miss nocebo. Placebo? Okay, nocebo. Let me look that up. Nocebo. I guess I don't know anything. Oh, I see. When negative expectations. That's not what I had. I was very surprised I didn't get healed several times. I thought I'd be better. Like maybe now, but I've been on their meds for 9 months and I noticed things getting worse. Things are getting better now. So I'm still on meds. I'm taking half usually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it's a fair question in the context. It's I'm not God. Our bodies are. I lived hard. I always worked hard. I always tried to achieve too hard. Physical too hard. Mental too. I know. I use my body too hard. Not destructive per se. Not saying destructive like don't use alcohol, drugs, don't gamble. My body kind of wore out too at 66. It's kind of worn out. I had great accomplishments in life. I don't need to plug my own horn. I did a number of things. I did 6 or 8 things. An average person does one of them, be very proud of it, I think. Or my parents weren't really proud of me. So living hard. I was listening to Toby Keith's song. I feel just so bad that fellow died at 62. I retired at about 28. No, I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. I did investing for 30 years. And I stopped that about a dozen years ago. I had to stop it. I did investing. I did well most of my life. It's a long story. You don't need to hear my stuff. But Toby Keith died at 62. And I like that song. This song goes back to the late 90s. How Do You Like Me Now? I kind of identified with that song because I did some good accomplishments. I'm not sure if you can do it here. You could try it here if it doesn't work. I think my settings might be blocking it. I don't think I can. Let's try to edit. Okay. If you can't do it here, you'd have to do it on Getter or Twitter. Getter or Twitter. You don't have to follow me on Twitter. You can just send me there's private messages but you can just send, anyone can send me notifications. Any random account can notify me on Twitter. Genetic methylation test. Okay, not sure what that is, but they have new treatments, water treatments for prostates, but I'm not going to get them for this year. I have to be in Des Moines. I don't want to go to, I have no plans to go back to Des Moines in the next year. I will say that. So, and the testing and it'll be hundreds of thousands of dollars. And whatever insurance you have does not cover all of it. I finally have Medicare. And I don't want to talk too much about myself, but the game has stuff to do, having some fun in the game. Not on here. You'll have to do it on maybe on my account here afterwards. That might show up. I doubt it. I don't know. But Twitter, anyone can notify me there. Yeah, and everyone is leaving you now. The good people get fed up. The bad people don't make enough money. The good people with endurance, the greatest broadcaster in you now, I think, was Jay Daly. I will say that. I think he was the best ever on You Now. You don't have to DM, you just notify me. The DMs have to come from followers, and I don't. You just send a message online, public. You can just send it public. See, notification. See, anyone can do that. Let me take a quick look. Unless you're saying my notifications are disabled. I don't think they are. I see one right now. Hold on. No, it's Tammy and Tommy. I don't know. Tammy. Notifications. I removed all filters on notification. It shouldn't have stopped it. Yeah, you're right. It may have filtered out. Okay, I removed all. It should. Oh. I'm not sure actually, but if you follow me and tell me, I'll follow back. Or you don't even have to tell me. Are you following me now on Twitter? If I follow back, then you can do anything. You should be able to do DM or notification, and I should be able to see it. Yeah, if you're private, that'll block me. That'll block my end, so that random people can't see your stuff. But if you're not following me, follow me and I'll follow you back. Maybe you are following me. I have so many people I can't keep track of anything, frankly, anymore. I tried to fix that, but yeah. Again, I expect to get healing. I think I'll get it this summer. But I am much safer now. They denied me treatment. I don't need to get treatment to keep going. I can treat myself. Okay, replied. Okay, let me look. It's just slow because I'm live, and it's bear with me. I'm not seeing any new. Hold on. Okay, here's something here. Nope. Not seeing anything yet. There's a reply and there's nobody there. That may be because you're private. If you're private, I have to be following you, I think. Let me look at my followers. In Arabic is the last person. That's not you. Arabic language. Yeah. I used to know better how to use it. Every app. There's a lot of nuances, and then every year a lot of stuff changes, and I don't keep up with anything anymore. That's basically it. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, that's not. I'm seeing a lady, Shotath. That's the last follower. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't list the likes though. Oh wait. No, I'm not seeing it. Yeah. See, I can't look through impressions. It has to be a like or a respond, and I don't know. It might be a delay. Sometimes there are delays. I'm afraid I'm going to break 44 minutes. I don't know what I'm going to do from here. I hate not being able to talk about anything. There's a lot to say about. There was news by Rents that may not be true, that part of the Russian early warning system was knocked out. Disquieting information, if it's true. He gave the source, not Harold, Hal Turner, I think, was the source. I don't know if that's true. Disquieting if it is true. But I will look at Twitter later. Again, sometimes things don't show up. I'm going to end this. I'm glad you came in. Yeah, looks like I'm done with you now for 2 or 3 years. It really had way too much. So ending now. Thanks. Bye for now.